Hey, welcome back to 96.1 Stylin' FM radio as we're dragging right through the afternoon. And so, yeah, earlier we were talking about Friday night, then Saturday, and then cruising Limburg, okay?
Right.
So we all get together, a bunch of us get together, and we had to wait for people because we had to go to Hooters, but we all cruised down there, met up at Hooters, um, you know, waiting for people all to get together. And then,
Right.
but before we met at Hooters to meet up with everybody else, we made one lap.
Right.
Now, this was some funny ass shit, right? I'm cruising with everybody. We're going fucking 5 miles an hour. I'm listening to some LL Cool J. And this fucking prick with a fucking Camaro. One of these new Camaros, right? Takeover Camaros, right? Fucker gets beside me. He goes, hey, man, hey. Turn the radio down. I go, what's up? And he goes, I didn't know those come in 4-wheel drive. Ha 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 ha. And then we had to stop. And I said, listen here, motherfucker. I didn't know V6 Camaros were allowed on Limburg with stock ass wheels. Are you making fun of my ride? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Respect my ride, huh? Well, yeah, respect my ride. And I go, oh, you're one of those guys. I was like, hey, you keep it safe. And I just turned it up. And he turned up some Van Halen and thought he was going to outdrive my radio. Because it went to the next song and it was like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I got to fucking slow down or speed up and get away from this motherfucker because I'm going to end up slapping the shit out of this prick. Hey, man, I didn't know those come in 4-wheel drive. Dude, my shit's hammered, man. I mean, it's as low as you can get on skated wheels, and it still rubs a little bit. It drags everything. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, yeah, motherfucker, I didn't know V6 Camaros were allowed on Limburg. Then we were coming back. We're coming back, people. Heading back towards Hooters, right? And I got this fucking Mustang in front of me. And it's popping and banging. And dude, his exhaust, how low my truck is, his exhaust is about even with my headlight.
Yeah.
And when it would bang, holy shit. I was in direct fire of this motherfucker. And then he kept trying to do burnouts and he's slinging fucking rocks, shit all over the front of my truck. So I'm like, I get in the other lane, right?
Right.
And when I get in the other lane, there's a track hawk, right? He would damn near stop and do 60 foot pulls. And I'm like, we've got to get away from these motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
So we go down to Hooters. We wait for some fucking people to show up and all this. Well, hold on. We're not to Hooters yet, okay? And there's a hill and there's a bunch of people on lawn chairs and they got scorecards.
Right.
And so when I pulled up, I stopped so a whole group of people, media people, could take pictures, right?
Right.
And then they score you. Perfect 10s. So I hit the horn and they jumped out of their chair and started clapping. I was like, fuck yeah, that was dope, right? So I pulled through and then Stephanie pulled up and she got perfect 10s except a 9. Okay? I don't know what Will got. I don't know what everybody else got, right? But that one big picture of all of us cruising together as many persuasions, that was where the scoring was, right?
Okay.
So we go down to Hooters and we meet up with everybody and we're just straight up gangstered the parking lot, right?
Right.
Hooters is now turned into a mini persuasion parking lot, right? There were so many of us. And we logoed Travis's Mustang, which is fucking sick, people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, B-dubs, what do you think of that Mustang?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a Dial Performance demo car that went to SEMA. And it is fucking raw, dude. I mean, nicest guy in the world that could buy it. This is like his first custom car. And I'm like, why would you buy this? Okay. Like,
Why not?
I mean, I guess if you got the money, I mean,
yeah,
you know, and he's like,
you gotta suck it.
well, it was a little bit more than car that I wanted, but I'm not going to run out of horsepower. And I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking think so, dude. Like, seriously.
More horsepower than you thought you needed.
Yeah. Yeah. And he does accounting. So he's like a soft spoken guy. And like, I'm like, dude, you're not experiencing the full potential of this car. And he's like, I don't know if I'm ready for the full experience yet. So it's I'm not a Mustang guy, people. I mean, if it's a Fox body, yeah. 5.0, yeah.
Right.
New Mustang, nah. But this motherfucker is nice.
Hell yeah.
And so we go back to cruising, right? And so so this is funny. So we get down there by Ridgeline Performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that's the mini truck and parking lot, which is fucked up. I don't know how you get your truck in there, because I couldn't get my truck in there. It almost ripped my bumper off, so I couldn't go all the way in. That was later on. When I pulled up, people were talking to me on my fucking driver's side. People were handing me fucking flyers for a trunk or treat on my left. And this dude comes up and he's like, hey, you need to park with us. This mini truck parking, it's the safe space for the mini truckers. I'm like, safe space? He's like, yeah, this is the safe space so nobody fucks with the mini truckers. Like, what the fuck? And so I look over and I'm like, I don't know you motherfuckers. It was Vertically Challenged Car Club. We went down there later on, and I'll tell you about that, and hung out with them, right? But I didn't know these motherfuckers. They just got back from Sparks in the Ozarks, right? So we go back down cruising, right? So I've got the wolf whistle, right? Flirting at the girls. This motherfucker next to me has got the Roger Rabbit horn. I could not stop fucking laughing, right? I could not stop laughing. And so I'd hit mine, and then they'd hit their horn. And then you'd hear fucking Stephanie hit hers like beep beep. Like fucking. So we were like doing the whole remix down fucking Lindbergh, right? And then we got down to Fritz's and we turned around. Now we're coming back down, right? This only took an hour and a half to get from one end to the other, okay? All kinds of shit going on, man. So we turn around and we're heading back. And we get back to where they're scoring, right? So I come up and I hit the whistle, and they made me stop. And they're out there shooting photos. They're fucking in the other lane. They're all around my truck. And they chanted something, and I don't remember what it was. And they had some other people, and I scored 1 million. And they were giving me a thumbs up and everything. That made my night. And when I got home, which there's more to the story, when I got home, I was tagged in so much shit, it was unreal, people. And so we went back down cruising, back towards Hooters. Because that's when I messaged you, B-Dubs, asked where you were. And so we went back down the loop, hit Hooters, and we're in Hooters parking lot, right? Well, right before we went to Hooters, there was a fucking badass Trailblazer SS.
Nice.
And he was playing the same LL Cool J song, but he was like a step behind.
So like,
and so he goes, hey, let's hit ours at the same time. Because he's like, you got a CD, right? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I got the same one. So we were bumping the same thing at the same time, right? So so it was kind of funny for about a couple lights, going through the traffic lights. So then we pulled into fucking Hooters. We were there for like 15 minutes. We get back to fucking on Lindbergh. That fucking SS is beside me again. And I look over and I'm like, where the fuck did you guys go to Illinois to turn around? Like, fucking, how are you beside me again? So it was, like I said, it was funny. Then we cruised the strip for a little while, and then we went to Quick Trip, And pretty much it was an hour at Quick Trip, trying to get gas. And of course we had to push Stephanie's bug again. You know, like fucking, you know, we just try not to shut the motherfucker off.
Yeah.
But we had to let it cool off because it was getting hot sitting there in the fucking, you know, cruising. Yeah. So we did that, and then what did we do? We went back to Fritz's, and then we made another lap, and I said, okay, we went back to Hooters, and I think that's where we met up with you. No, we met up, B-Dubs, where did we fucking meet up with you at?
Ridgeline.
At Ridgeline. Okay. So then we go back to cruising, and then now I want a parking lot hop, you know, hit the parking lots. And
Right.
it was late. And so we went down to the Safe Space mini trucker spot, which is fucking, don't even know who come up with that shit. And we hung out with Vertically Challenged for a while. Well, hold on. Right before that, we were over at Weekends Only and talked to Jason that runs Cruise in Lindbergh, and hung out with those guys for a while. And we met up with this other fucking car club that super fucking nice guys. I can't think of their names right now, but super cool fucking guys. They're going to come out to Cruise in Creve Park. Really cool guys. And so like I said, we were at Ridgeline and to see the mini trucker Safe Space, which I couldn't fucking pull in the parking lot, so we were at the entrance. Yeah, because it fucking coming down on my bumper, and I'm like, dude, I'm not pulling. It's got a big dip. I can't do it. So super cool guys who hung out with Vertically Challenged, but we had met the vice president of Vertically Challenged, which is a female, and her and Stephanie were talking vice president female stuff, which was cool.
Right.
It's cool to see a woman in office, right?
Right.
And then B-Dubs broke out his RC car, and we just fucking hung out for a while. And then what else we do, B-Dubs? Well, we cruised the strip for a while. And then we went to the other Quick Trip that was like a mini GAT. Like fucking dude, I don't know how these motherfuckers get away with this shit. They just took over the entire fucking Quick Trip. Nobody was getting gas. Okay?
Yeah.
And so we were down there, and then Stephanie got into it with this fucking dude. And it's the same dude that got the fucking back window. A car club he was in, flew to St. Louis and broke into the guy's house and cut his back window out of his truck. Well,
Oh shit.
I was waiting for this fucking argument to happen all year. And they got talking about, well, usually he parks by us at Hooters, right? Well, this time I parked behind him, and I walked up, and I was being nice, which he's a little fucking punk, right? And I walked up, and he had the door open, and I slapped his chest, and I said, hey, this time I parked by you, so you can feel cool. And he goes, oh, hey, blah, blah. Well, that was the guy who was saying, hey, the Safe Space mini trucking spot. But I'm like, oh, okay. So we got hanging out talking to him, and he's trying to tell me that he can't put a hood on his truck because of his 22s. And I'm like, well, here's a picture of my truck on 22s. And he's just one of those smart-ass 30-year-old kids, right? Well, then him
What's
and
he
Steph...
driving?
A body dropped S10. So he gets into an argument with Stephanie over fucking wattage on an amp. And I'm like, Stephanie, shut up. You're not going to tell me. And plus, he's been drinking.
Oh, God.
And so here we go. They get into an argument over fucking SPL records, right? And numbers of amps and the ratings. And I'm like, look, man, we got to go. So they're fucking about ready to throw down. Her bug won't start.
Oh, fuck.
So this dude had his little bitty click, and the rest of the fucking takeover fucking, what do you call it, Quick Trip, they didn't give a fuck about this guy.
Nope.
And so they had to push her shit, like 40 fucking guys, dude. She said that she was doing about 30 miles an hour when she popped fucking clutch in the parking lot. That white ass bug. So we cruised around for a while, hung out with more fucking people, until, I mean, B-Dubs, Lindbergh was about dead when we left, wasn't it?
Just about.
Yeah, we left pretty fucking late, and we went home, and, yeah, so So yeah,
It
I
was
mean,
like 11 something, wasn't it?
I didn't get home till 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, so it was. Yeah, it was like 12 or 11.
Yeah, it was late when we met up with you. So, but no, I mean, it was a great time, tons of shit. And then when I got home, my phone was blowing up with people tagging pictures of my truck and stuff, and it was kind of cool. The one picture that was sent to us, what was that? MoDOT that sent it. What was that? B Dubs.
I know what you mean.
The picture of all of us cruising. It's the site. It wasn't. Is it? It was on MoDOT.com or something. Missouri Transportation or whatever posted a picture of Mini Persuasions cruising. I had it in the meeting. I pulled it up on the big screen for everybody. But
Oh, that's one of them. Yeah.
yeah, that was fucking
I
cool.
remember for the life of me.
Yeah, that was fucking cool. That we got recognized for that shit, you know.
Right.
And I would say that was right around where I got judged. You know, where they were doing the judging, you know, the drive-by judging, you know.
Right.
And so, like I said, I mean, it was a great night Saturday. Big shout out to Jason at Cruise in Limburg. Great job that they put on. It was busy, but I will say the summer one was bigger because in Potosi they had a big cruise down there.
Right.
So I think they were missing several thousand, but there was over 20,000 fucking cars down there at Cruise in Limburg. I mean, it was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean, great fucking time. You know, Will got to experience it. Will and Chrissy was there.
Yeah.
And so Will left a little bit early. He was getting hangry. He needed some food.
Oh.
And I guess it was getting past his bedtime, you know what I'm saying? Because he goes to bed super early, people. So,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, it was a great time. Great time. So on that note, guys, we're going to go right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 Styling, #1 for everything automotive. We'll be right back.